Hi all, welcome to today's topic, and today I want to talk to you about something that is really important about being an independent contractor on Uber Eats, DoorDash, and GrubHub. And this is the fact that you are an independent contractor, which means literally that you are in business for yourself. One of the most important parts about being in business for yourself is making sure that you are documenting your income and your expenses. So come tax time, you are going to be prepared for any documentation and to know what you need to pay and when you need to pay it, and so on and so forth. So first thing I do want to say is I am not a tax expert and I am not an attorney, so this isn't tax advice nor is this legal advice. But today I want to talk to you about how I manage my income and my expenses for myself, and it works very, very well, and you can do the same thing. So being a business owner, you have to track what your income is. You also have to track what your expenses are, including, because we drive when we're doing this food delivery stuff, your mileage, because mileage adds up, and mileage is a huge thing that you can use when it comes tax time to reduce your tax liability. I started using a few months ago a program called QuickBooks Self Employed, and I'm not endorsed by them. I'm going to put a link so you can sign up for it if you choose to at the end of my video, but I'm not an affiliate. It's just a link so that you can go there if it's what you choose to do. It costs $15 a month and at this time, and I currently have a 50% off coupon that I found, so make sure you do a little searching online if you want to go with it so that you can find a discount too. I'm paying $7.50 a month for it, and it is worth every penny. The first thing I really enjoy about using QuickBooks Self Employed is that I can use it on my computer, I can use it on my iPad, and I can also use it on my iPhone. I'm sure that you can use it on the Android-based systems also, but just the fact that I can get on my account in whatever way that I want is just, it makes it so nice, because wherever I am, if I need to get onto that account, it is so easy to do because I can get onto it on multiple different devices under the same account. I also really like the simplicity of using it. It has just four screens that I have, which is your dashboard, and that just kind of gives you a summary of your income and expenses, a summary of your mileage, and it has a couple other things, but that's the only thing that I have on mine is it shows my income and expenses over a 12-month period, and then it shows my mileage over a 12-month period also. The cool thing about it too is at the bottom, it's just got four buttons, the dashboard, and then the next thing is transactions, and this is where you can add income and you can add expenses. And the cool part about that part is that if you add a receipt, you can actually snap the receipt. In other words, take a picture of it, and it'll analyze it and pull all the information off the receipt for you, and then all you have to do is verify that the information is accurate and it's already in there. It puts the name on the receipt, whatever company it is, it puts the amount that you spent, and then it also puts the date. So it makes it so simple to keep track. Like when I am out and I grab something to eat, I can just snap the receipt. It'll put, let's say McDonald's, $9.30, and whatever date it is, it'll put the date in there, and then it'll keep a copy of that receipt for you. So that is something that's very, very simple. You can also manually enter expenses, and then each time I get paid, whether it be DoorDash, Uber Eats, or GrubHub, as soon as that money hits my account, I can go in there and manually enter the income so that is in there. Another cool thing that it does is mileage. If you're not keeping track of your mileage, you are making a huge mistake, because the government, when you file your taxes, will give you 57.5 cents per mile off right now, and that does change year to year. They change the amount that they give you, but it's typically between that 56 and 59 cents a mile is what they will give you off for each mile that you use for your business. So all the miles that you're driving for your food delivery, it will actually allow you to put that in there so you can keep track of it. I do it manually, and that's mostly because I use my spreadsheet, as I talked about in my other video, to track my metrics. And it's really simple for me to just go in there and key in the miles every time I go out for a shift. But that feature is just phenomenal for us food delivery gig drivers. So that is a huge benefit of using QuickBooks Self Employed as a driver for these food delivery gigs. Another thing that I really like about QuickBooks Self Employed is that it will actually walk you through the tax part of your business. And like me, because I have a full-time job and I am self-employed, it asks me questions about my income from my full-time job. It asks me what my filing status is. It also allows me, I have a space in my home that's a dedicated office space that I use only as an office, so I'm able to put in the information for that, so that'll go on my tax deductions. And then once you get the information all put in there, as you are making income and you are adding your expenses, it'll actually give you a guesstimate on what your tax bill is going to be at the end of the year for your business, based on what your activity is and how much you do per month. So the cool thing is that every quarter, when you have to pay those taxes, which is April, and then I believe July or August, and then September, and then January, every quarter that you have to pay those taxes, you know what your estimated tax burden is going to be, so you can send the right amount. One of the biggest things that you have to do as an independent contractor and a business owner is you have to make sure that you pay your quarterly taxes at the end of the quarter, so that you don't get any penalties and that you stay on top of it. With the estimated quarterly taxes that QuickBooks Self Employed does, it'll allow you to see what your quarterly tax bill is going to be at that time. So it makes it really, really simple for you to be able to guesstimate what your taxes are. And then when comes tax time and you file your actual yearly taxes, you'll have that information as far as what you've paid each quarter, so that you can make sure that at the end of the year that you're going to be spot on with what you have to pay. Currently, right now, you have to pay 15.3% of your income and minus your expenses towards Social Security and Medicaid. And this is because, again, you're a self-employed person. It's not like going to a job where your employer will hold out that money out of your paycheck and they will pay that for you. So you have to make sure that you pay that for yourself. And to do that, then you need to make sure that you pay your quarterly taxes if it's applicable. So QuickBooks Self-Employed makes it very simple to do that. It is a very user-friendly platform to be able to manage your income and your expenses. And it is a very simple interface to input information. Like I said, you can either snap a receipt or you can enter income and expenses manually. With mileage, you can enter that manually, but they also have some way. I don't use it, so I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you can actually set it up to where it will automatically enter your miles while you're working, so that it's easy to do it that way too. But make sure you check out the link in the description, and I'll put a link so you can go look at it. But it is so worth the investment, and it is so worth using it, because it makes everything so simple and keeps everything on track, and lets you know exactly where you are with your business. You know, I put in a cell phone expense because I use my cell phone for my business. I also QuickBooks, paying for QuickBooks, that's an expense that I put in there. I also put in all of my food receipts if I buy food while I'm out, and then other things too. But that and the mileage is something that's really going to help reduce my tax bill at the end of the year, because it's all there and it's all documented. So if you're interested in using it, click on the link and go sign up for it. Or you can go on Google and search for QuickBooks Self Employed discounts, and you can probably get it for half off like I got it. I'm not sure how long the half off will last, but it is a very good little program to use, and everybody that is in business for themselves should really be keeping track of their income and their expenses, so that they can stay on top of their tax bill. Then all I do is every time I get paid every week, I hold out a little bit of money so that I make sure that I have enough for my tax burden. And then when that tax time comes, I'll have that money sitting there so I can send it in and do my part and pay my taxes like I'm supposed to. So make sure that you go out and check out the QuickBooks Self Employed, and that'll really help you keep track of your business income and your expenses. I really hope you liked today's topic, and I hope that this was some good advice that could help you. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can keep getting this great content. Make sure that you smack that like button so I can get more people to see my stuff. And as I always say, please make sure that you share my stuff too, so that you can help me get more people checking out my stuff. Have a great day.